So, hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back again to another episode of Linux for Hacker Call. So, in our previous series video, we have learned about bash functions in shell scripting. So, if you haven't watched that video, then I recommend you to complete that. Then come to this video, and you can see these are my course videos, which I already have uploaded on my channel. You can also check it out. So in this today's video, we are basically going to deep dive into the concepts of shells, scripting's case statements, and we'll also see some examples of case statements and how it's going to helpful in our shell scripting. So let's first see what the definition says. So as you can see on the screen, this is a article from Geeks for Geeks, and let's first understand what case statement is. So you might have watched my previous some videos where I have talked about if else statement, which is this video. If you have watched, then you remember that whether there is a conditional statement in our shell scripting, and whenever we need to evaluate upon some condition, then we need to use if else statement or elif statement, right? Case statement is basically the alternative use case of if else statement and a smart use of if else statement, as per the definition of case statement, the case statement in best scripting is used when a decision has to be made against multiple choices. In other words, it is useful when an expression has the possibility to have multiple values. This methodology can be seen as a replacement of for multiple if statements in a shell script. So what I already have talked about, the description is also says that. So case statement have an edge over if statement because it improve the readability of our code, and they are easier to maintain. Case statements in bash scripts are quite similar to case statements in C programming language, but unlike C, the base case statement stops continuous search as soon as the match occurs. So in simple word, they don't require any break statement like C or C++, that is mandatory to be used in C to stop searching for a pattern further, right? So what it says basically, so if you have a prior programming knowledge language, prior programming knowledge such as C and C++, then or Java also, you might have seen that there is a concept called switch case, right? So similar to the switch case, the in bash scripting, the case statement is here. So here you can see the basic syntax of a case statement, which we'll gonna see and which we're gonna perform in our WSL to understand it more deeply. So I'm for now I'm skipping this syntax because I have another syntax for you. So let's clarify the case statements in simple word. So whenever you have multiple conditional statements in your program, then instead of using if else or again and again, you can use simply case statements to compare against a multiple condition, right? So this is the simple meaning of case statements. So now let us move to our WSL. So you can see this is my WSL terminal, and as so here you can see on the screen right now, this is a very basic syntax of a case statement, right? So let's first understand that this what it says. So basically, this is the case keyword which is gonna use in our shell script to use the case statements, and then this is the variable which you all know that we need to define a variable by using a dollar symbol, and then this is a in keyword which is basically tells that our shell script that to evaluate from these below conditions, the variable will be evaluated. So this is used in this is in keyword that is gonna used in this shell script as like we have used in a for loop like statement. So this is the pattern. These are the pattern, or you can say whatever the conditions you want to give put into your shell script. This will be those will be written over here, and then this is a, you know, a closing parenthesis bracket to close the condition, and then whatever the command or whatever the actions you want to perform on behalf of that variable or on behalf of that, basically that condition. So these are the commands we're gonna see, so don't worry about that. And these are the you can see this is the, here it is a uh, semicolon, right? Double semicolon. So this double semicolon is basically terminating that particular action or that particular condition. And then again there is another pattern, then pattern 3, then pattern, and multiple numbers of pattern or multiple numbers of condition you can put into your case statement. And after that you can achieve your objective by specifying the commands or the printing statement, whatever it may be, whatever the action you want to perform on behalf of that condition, you can write over here. And then to terminate that particular condition, you need to give the double semicolon. And then for the default, for the default condition or for the default pattern, you can give a star and closing parenthesis. If none of this condition will satisfy, then the default condition will gonna print. So this is similar to the switch case statement in C or C++, like programming language. If you already have a programming background, then you can relate to my words, right? So and as our this is our bash shell scripting, then we need to close every function or every you know this is not a function, basically this is we need to close the particular keyword what we have opened. This is in our case, and then we need to write the reverse of this keyword, which is AC. So what I have written over here. So if you remember, in our if else statement we have written also if then fi. So this is similar to that. So basically, this was a exemplary syntax code. So this is not the actual code what we're gonna run. So let me cancel it and then start a. So let's see what scripts we have. So we have up to script 8. So now it will be script 9. So nano, then script 9 dot sh, and then this is a new fresh uh, text editor. And this we're gonna write our case statement code. So now let's understand with a simple example, real world example over here. So so let's say we want to take input from the users, and according to the user input, we will gonna print some statements, right? For example, if user input number one, then the message will be you selected one, and if two, then the message will be you selected two, and if three, then message will be you selected three, and respectively the message will be printed, right? So in a general case, what we can do is we can use if else statement. So now let's see how we can do this using case statements in shell script. So now let me write the shebang line first. So as you can see, so let me write the print statement first by using the command echo, and then enter a number between 1 and 3. And then I have to take the input from the users by using the command read, and then store it to a variable called name. And then I have to start writing our case statement, which is in this case, and then the variable num and in, and then I have to specify the the conditions over here, which is in this case the pattern, you can say whatever you can say. So which is like 1, and then if it is 1, then it will print uh, you have selected 1, and then I have to terminate this statement by using a double semicolon, and then I have to write the second statement, such as like echo, then you have selected 2, and also I have to terminate this using double semicolon, and then statement 3, and then echo, same as like before. So also I have to terminate this. So after all the conditions I have written, I have to specify another condition, which is called as a default condition. For that, I have to write the star symbol and then the closing parenthesis like this, and then echo. If none of this condition will be satisfied, then it will print invalid option, invalid options. So like this. So also I have to terminate this using double semicolon, and then I have to close the case by using ESAC. And now we have done with our first case statement shell script. So now let me save it by using control plus X and then Y, and then enter. And you can see this is our script 9.sh. So let me make it executable by using chmod plus X, then script in.sh, and you can see this has become green now. So now let me execute it, script 9.sh, and you can see this is our input prompt, which is asking to enter a number between 1 to 3. So let me first input number 1, and then you can see you have selected 1, which our, so let me execute it again, and this time with 2, and you can see, and again 3. And so what if I enter a number none of the between 1 2 3, what if what will gonna happen? So for example 4, then you can see invalid option. So what our script has been written for, the output is over here. So let me understand you the script again. So cat then script dot sh, and you can see, so as like previous, this is our shebang line, and this is the printing statement, or which is asking us to enter a number between 1 to 3, and then this is the input taking statement, and then this is our main part of this, the script, which is the case statement over here, and this is the variable which is taking the input from the user, and then this is the in keyword, which is basically letting our user input into the conditions, and then these are the conditions like 1 2 and 3, and this is our printing statement line, the intention of our condition, you can say, or the this is our default statement, which is you know the if none of the condition will satisfy, then the default statement will gonna print, and the double semicolon is used here for the termination process, and then this is the closing case statement. So this is how it works. So let me now give you another example, another final example, so that you can understand and have a better grasp on the case statement. So as you can see, let me first elaborate the what my program is going to do. So this is our shebang line, and these are the printing statement which we're gonna which will gonna print in our first step of execution of our script. You can see choose an option, then it will print shorted list files and check this uses. Then whatever the option the user will choose according to the option, the conditions over here will gonna uh, satisfy, right? So if a user choose option 1, then the date command will run on the terminal, and the corresponding date will be printed. And if the user choose option 2, then it will gonna list all the files, all the directories over here on the terminal. And then if a user choose option 3, then it will print the disk space by using the command df-h. And if none of this condition will satisfy, then the as like our previous script, it will print invalid selection or invalid option. So this is as simple as it is. Now let us save it and make it executable. So now let's run it. So as you can see, uh, so let me first choose the option 1, and you can see this is the current date and time according to the Unix timestamp it is printing. So which is Wednesday, May 21. And then let me run it again, and now this time I will choose option 2. And you can see these are the scripts or the shell files what I have written in my current directory has been printed over here. And now again let me run it, and then I will choose option 3. And you can see this is the disk space over here, which is the command written for. And now let me run it again, but this time I will choose the invalid option, which is result in invalid selection. So this is how the in shell scripting the case statement works. So this was all about case statement in shell scripting. So if you found this video knowledgeable and helpful, so then make sure to subscribe and like this video, and to share this video to your fellow hackers. So till then, keep learning, keep hacking, and goodbye.